existence, paradise, the horn of abundance, wealth and exceptional health, on one hand, and carbon agroforests like the Amazon forest and its Amazon people, on the other hand, are both the same, and were both important, or at least were so for our ancestors. This interconnection is reflected in our DNA, especially through its scientific ancestral and migrational markers. This interconnection is reflected even in most myths, narratives, ancient and even actual religions. Adam and Eve of the Bible symbolize our origin and are presented in an agroforest. This most probably is not accidentally, but consequently. Shortly before the dawn of Catholicism, certain people, like possibly also the Phoenicians, still had recent contact with the Americas or were at least still informed about the fact that their origin lay in the Americas and had relation with tropical agroforests. The agroforest in the presentation of Adam and Eve, most probably effectively is the Amazon forest. Simply because the Amazon forest is our place of origin. Independent of all the above, our most relevant ancestral markers prove is we come out of the Amazon forest and descend from Amazon Amerinds. Adam and Eve are naked like the Amazon Amerinds, are in a kind of tropical agroforest, with fruits growing on the trees, that they use as the only source of their food and that causes their exceptional health, just like the Amazon Amerinds until today, and in the depiction there is a clear presence of wild animals like the snake, which is very important in the Amazon Amerind religions and in most in-between religions. The snake is amongst others important because it represents recycling and sustainability. Obviously, in religious descriptions, typical fruits and nuts of Amazon Amerind agroforestries were replaced by a fruit or fruits and nuts that plays a role in the region where the religion thrives. This is so in representations of Adam and Eve in paradise, as well as in the case of the horn of abundance. At the same time, ancestral markers clearly and systematically point out that we humans originated in the Amazon forest, and/or the Americas, and that they subsequently migrated to the rest of the world. So ancient and modern myths are confirmed systematically, and independent of time and religion. For most of us modern humans, only material and mineral wealth remains important. Obviously, material and mineral wealth are finite. Conflicts can and will arise around them, and all will invariably end in extinction, probably preceded by an increase in failures, calamities, diseases, etc. Just as all life on Earth and in our solar system will stop, if or when the sun will have its fuel depleted. In the case without sustainability. Even if one's descendants and one's people do thrive now, it will not sustain, at least not in quantity and in quality. If one's descendants and one's people do not thrive now, they will thrive even less over time, unless they are able to reverse to sustainability again, and if they, in order to obtain sustainability, start to use the circle of life again, and the parallel circle of carbon, of which we have trillions of tons in the atmosphere under the form of carbon dioxide piling up more every year. What our way of burying our deaths tells us about our relation to transformation and our existence. The Greek and Roman religions did not promise that humans after death would go to some kind of a heaven, this whether the humans led for their gods correct or incorrect lives. Differently, more recent religions like Catholicism will create this dualism, and will promise heaven only for those that led correct lives. What modern religions like Catholicism promise is absolutely unrelated to the physical world, recycling and sustainability. This could provoke a certain unrelatedness with their descendants, and especially with for them not economically important animals and plants.